police officers talked to Jessie, the maid, to see what she might be able to provide.
What made you go up to Mrs. Burge's room?
I went to go wake her up. She never sleeps past 9. Miss Mary, it's 9 o'clock, ma'am. I opened the curtains just to let some sunshine in. God bless her soul.
There's nobody else in the house?
No, sir.
Is there anything unusual in the past few days that you can recall?
Well, there was the terrible thing with Miss Mary's bird.
Jessie May! Jessie May! Come quickly! Jessie May!
Mary's pet parrot had passed away the day before.
You know, anytime someone walked into that house, that bird would raise quite a ruckus. If it had still been alive, Mrs. Burge would have surely known someone was sneaking up on her.
What is the meaning determined that Chester isn't the killer because he was indeed in the hospital for hernia surgery.
But in Shirley Hills, a scandal wasn't easily forgotten, and the unpleasant circumstances of Mary Burge's death recalled a sinister event that had graced our lawns only a few weeks earlier.
There is something else that I suddenly recall. A few weeks ago, they came. Browns.
Can you tell us where you were on the night of May 11th?
I was home. Got there around 10 or so, had a little sip of something and went straight to bed. Lewis came over, he woke me up.
How long was he there?
He stayed all night.
I stayed there all night.
All night.
But it's obvious to the officers that they're not being entirely forthcoming.
Come on, Lewis. You thought that $5,000 from Mrs. Burge's wallet would set you up real nice.
Know nothing about that, sir.
Bet you wanted that diamond ring so badly.
I don't care about no diamond. I just wish Miss Mary was still alive. She put up with so much.
What do you mean she put up with so much?
Nothing, sir.
Then why'd you say it?
Don't know. It wouldn't be my place to discuss private matters. What happens in the marriages between husband and wife.
Come on now.
Mr. Burge always had a certain quality. And he had a friend.
And what was her name?
A young man. He took a shine. Mrs. Burge wasn't too keen on.
A secretive sisterhood promises her the keys to the kingdom.
The sorority represented prestige, the best of the best.
But what looks like the answer is really a deadly path.
They'd been paddled, they'd been slapped.
And sisterhood comes with a price tag beyond measure.
There's still things we don't know, we may never know.
Wait, what's your name?
Trying to sweep it up under the rug, it only makes stuff worse. And what's ever in the dark comes out to the light.
Told Elizabeth Jennings won't take no for an answer. Elizabeth is running late, so she rushes outside to meet her friend Sarah Adams and just stops them and insists they wait for the next streetcar. But Elizabeth tells them she can't wait and refuses to back down.
They're not backing down. They're not backing down. And the conductor's getting nervous. You have 20 people are on there. They're all hot. They want to get to church and their other locations. And finally he says, fine, you can get in. But you cause any trouble or anybody says you get off, I'm throwing you off. But Elizabeth turns to him and says, look, I come from a good family. I was born here in New York. I'm going to church.